Hi, it's Ash. Today, I want to share with you 10 names that I love and would totally consider using. These are also going to be winter or holiday inspired names because I'm in the middle of Vlogmas right now, which means, if you don't know, that I'm putting out a new video every day from now through Christmas. So I thought that not only would I share some names with you, because if you don't already know, I'm obsessed with baby names. I need to have 100 children just so I can name them all. But I also thought I would share some winter and holiday inspired names to tie in with the Vlogmas theme. And I'm going to do 5 for girls and 5 for boys. The first name on my girls list is Clementine. I have loved the name Clementine for such a long time, and I really think it works as a winter and especially as a holiday inspired baby name, because to me the smell of a clementine just is so evocative of Christmas. That just is Christmas time to me, that wonderful citrusy smell. And I just love the name, and it would be adorable on a girl any time of year, but especially for a little Christmas baby. Now my first choice for a boy's name is Everest. Everest is another name that I've loved for a long time because I think a little boy named Ever would be so adorable. And Everest, of course, is a very cold, very wintry name, just as far as the mountain, but it also means the highest, which brings in kind of, another meaning and kind of a spiritual aspect if you're looking for something that ties not only to the winter, but maybe a more faith-based type of thing. I think Everest makes a really bold, really nice choice. For girls, my second pick is Holiday. The first time I heard this name was when Chris Rock named his daughter Holiday. I was a little surprised at the time because I'd never really thought of Holiday as a possible name, but I love it. I think because obviously the word holiday has so many positive associations. You feel so good and happy every time you say it. And why not associate that good, happy feeling with a little girl? And it just works as a person's name. I think kind of like a name like Sunday works as a name. Holiday, I think, really works as a nice name. Now for boys, my second pick is Whittaker. Whittaker means from the white field, which I don't normally like to pick a name because of its meaning only. But I do love the sound of Whittaker, and to me it just sounds very wintry, probably because it has that wah sound at the beginning, like winter. So to me it's just a very wintry sounding name, and just a nice name. I could totally see myself with a little boy named Whittaker. Next for girls, I've picked Lux, which means light. This is another name that I've been a huge fan of for a long time, and I just think it works with all the kind of positive associations you want to bring into a Christmas-inspired name. Lux totally works. Now, Gray is my third choice for a little boy. Gray, because winter is such a gray season in a lot of ways. A lot of gray skies, a lot of trees without their leaves just looking very gray. But at the same time, gray is one of my very favorite colors, and so I think it's just a lovely, yet kind of stark, wintry sort of name. It also makes me think of a gray wolf, which is just very strong, and totally the kind of animal you picture just walking through the snow. Now my fourth pick for girls is Eve. Eve is kind of a more classic choice in a lot of ways than the other names I have on here. At the same time, I never see any little babies named Eve, and I don't know why, because it's lovely. It's a palindrome, which I love, and it also, of course, would be absolutely, absolutely, absolutely perfect if you had a baby on Christmas Eve. Now, Frost is my fourth pick for a little boy, and Frost seems a little wild, but it totally works as a name. It's crisp, it's strong, it is used as a last name, so it fits in with other names that are, a surname that we've now sort of started using as a first name. And I think it just has a really good sound to it. I can picture it as just the cutest little baby boy, but also as a really strong, handsome man. I have saved the wildest picks for last. So my last pick for girls is Plum. Now the reason I'm including it on this list is that I think Sugar Plum, as in the Sugar Plum Fairy. And I also think Sugar Plum would make the best nickname for a little girl. And Plum, I think, it would be a really unique name for a girl or a woman, but it would totally work, and it would be just delicious. Now, for boys, I think this is even wilder, but I have actually known of one boy that was named this in real life. So it has happened before, and it could happen again because we definitely had this on our list and thought about it a little bit at one point. So, and it could make it back on our list again in the future. The name is Drummer, which is of course here because of the strong association with the little drummer boy. So, there are my 5 girl and 5 boy winter and holiday inspired baby names. I hope if you came here for inspiration, you got some. And if you came here for entertainment, I hope you got some of that too. And I really hope that you'll give this video a thumbs up and that you'll subscribe to my channel because as I mentioned, I'm doing Vlogmas. So that means a new video every day now through Christmas. And I really hope you'll come along with me and just share in the festiveness of the season.